Ayo, hello, sorry. You guys can't hear yet, but like just as I change to like the chatting screen, I'm opening the game, so like just as I open it, I get like a notification from counter side. And I look the little dust notification like, and I'm like, no, not now. Well, yeah, hello everyone, good morning, how's everyone doing? Hey there, Cat, V, Bellhound, Senpai, Seeker, and PCU. And the Stream Elements bot. Never forget. The side piece calling, yeah, for real. How's the audio? I'm kinda far from the microphone, I think, but it should be good. Oh no. My can opened wrong. I need to double check my audio at some point, to be honest. I was looking at a stream the other day and I feel like my voice sounded weird. So at this point, to be honest, I can't remember if it was like an old stream or our most recent one. Open the door, countryside is knocking. I need to find time to get back to it. My wife is waiting for me. Opening a KitKat. Are we ready for more unanswered questions? I don't know. Are we ready? Am I ready? Are you guys ready? I don't know if I'm ready. Which one? Which wife or which KitKat? Both. Tuilde, of course, and I'm eating a citrus mint KitKat. I'm never ready. Egg commandos. But never mind, Mika said no. The game is not opening. Let me restart that. So looking up, questions will be answered, bad guys defeated, bet on it. The copium. Do you know if you know that you don't know? Here's Frontline answering our questions, well, not answering our questions. Show your sensen. Let me get in and I'll switch over. And then we can start right away, no time to lose. I have so many questions and I'm so ready for none of them to be answered. Alright. I'm switching over. Boom. Look at this, beautiful, flawless. I fixed my model disappearing between transitions. Are you guys proud of me? How has your morning been so far, guys? I know it's pretty early for some, so like, thank you for being here. To watch me freak out. That's so funny to me. That's why I made those tweets yesterday, because I was remembering, like, since October was so recently, how, like, so often I talk about how, like, oh, like, I'm scared that, like, I'm boring sometimes during, like, horror games, because I don't, like, raise my voice too much, I don't scream too much, and then, like, yesterday in this Frontline, I was just like, constantly. Woke up half an hour ago, let's go. I woke up a while ago. I had a very productive morning. I had some oatmeal like the grandma I am. I washed some dishes and I started washing. I put up the laundry to wash. And now I'm here. And I think that's all I need to do. I don't do the simulations because they take too long to load. On a stream, I mean, I do the demo stream. I do my stuff sometimes. Oatmeal is goat? It is! I'm glad that we're all old people here that love oatmeal. I had a apple and cinnamon. Chapter 4, let's go! Falling a star. It's only 13, I wonder if I'll be able to do it in one go. Let's see. It's food, it's easy, what's not to like? Exactly, and I drank it with a... I love the name of the thing, like it's just been numbers and like letters and now it's alpha. Like interesting, interesting. Sorry, I'm adjusting the volume a little bit. What was I gonna say? Sorry, the... Ah yes, the morning brain. I do not wake up, like I wake up in the morning when I am not awake until like 3 p.m. Can't remember what I was saying anymore. So let's just go. Let's just jump right into it. We had like M16 just came back and it's like, okay, sure, why not? Inside the Paradeus base. With a sigh, Gray puts the report she's holding back on the table. Cables. What a surprise, to think teacher will actually lose twice. Greek. Greek stands quietly by Gray's side. She does not seem particularly bothered by this failure. I know what you're going to say, darling. But this failure was a failure of Paradeus as a whole, and not of myself or teacher in particular. I simply hope that you will gain more. Thank you. Gray's expression softens. You must learn to be patient, Greg. Father's cause and the future of Paradeus are the ultimate goal of everything we do, and failure will not be tolerated. Right. Greg nods obediently and concedes the point. They've taken the weapons, it will be harder to regain the initiative going forward. Grey nods thoughtfully and taps on the table with her other hand. However, we still have a trump card, don't we? How is her examination going? Ah? I disassembled her body and found no abnormalities. She has already been reassembled. Her neural cloud cannot be analyzed for the moment. For safety's sake, I feel we should keep her in solitary confinement. Oh, don't be so jealous, Greg. Since we cannot read her heart, why don't we have her prove herself again? I understand. Is this who I think it is? Are they talking about who I think they're talking about? This is such a nice... I know they show this CG like all the fucking time, but like it's such a nice apartment. Except for all the boxes like right under the staircase, but other than that, it's like it's so nice. You know, with like this big open space here and like over there too, and the little staircase that goes to like what I assume is like the bedroom. I love it. In Jay's home. One of Galatea's contractors was shot in his own home. Police are still... Hey, senpai. No, not much. I'm just starting. It was just Gray and Greek talking. About reassembling, disassembling and reassembling someone. And they spoke about a neural cloud being, like, examined. So I'm wondering if it is who I think it is. Annoyed, Jay turns off the TV and buries his head in his hands. Those eyes have been staring at him all this while, and nothing he does can ease the frustration he feels. Hey, how long are you going to stay here anyway? Unable to bear it anymore, he shouts at the doll seated on the chair. You missed everything. Mona! Frau Rami ordered me to monitor your every move, Agent J. As my narrow cloud has only just been repaired, this also counts as a form of rehabilitation. I seek your understanding, Agent J. But that doesn't mean you need to live in my house as well, right? I don't have anything to feed you. She's a doll, you idiot. For me, eating and drinking are simply accessory functions of the Uncanny Valley protocol. There is no need to worry, my operational efficiency will not be affected even if I do not take in nutrients. Multiple expressions flash across Jay's face as he struggles to contain himself. In the end, he gives up. He stands up from the sofa. Where are you going, Agent J? The bathroom! You want to follow me inside? I see. Mona nods, then she gets to her feet as well. Are you seriously going in there with me? I will be waiting outside for you. This is so weirdly cute. With Mona following him closely, Jay storms into the bathroom and slams the door. Mona looks around, then pulls up a small chair and sits at the door of the bathroom. I bet her brain isn't fully fixed yet. After a brief bout of griping, Dale lowers the toilet lid and sits on it, then takes out his other communicator hidden underneath his clothes. Aha, of course. Huh, it's not over yet. She's possessive? Apparently, the commander intercepted that weapons shipment. That woman probably wanted this to be the end of the whole business. Most likely some bigwig is involved, that's why she keeps hiding things. But don't think I'm going to stop here. After making up his mind, Jay dials a familiar number on his communicator. Click. The call goes through. Yay! Agent J? This is the last card he can play. He needs to learn more from Neely. What a coincidence, I was just about to call you. What's up? That Ambrose, did you kill him? Of course not, but I was there when he died. You got sniped. Agent J, you're a ecstasy agent and I cannot possibly have a worse impression of you than I do now, so there's no need to be evasive. Damn it, woman, I told you I didn't do it. Oh no, don't raise your voice. Is something the matter, Agent J? I'm fine, are you going to nag me for talking to myself? Alright. Can't she, detect the connection or something? Are you on a date? If you are, then I'll contact you later. You really think he will be on a date? She just went I have the worst impression ever of you. And then you're like, oh wait, are you on a date? No, don't. Jay deliberately lowers his voice. I'm calling you on serious business. Could you help me look up? I already did. But I haven't even said anything. I found more information about Ambrose. Huh? I managed to grab a keycard with greater access and search for more information. Jeez, two timing them. The system doesn't have any records of transport destinations, but I found a set of coordinates, which probably correspond to a factory. Oh, I don't know what the factory is for, but I think you ought to check it out. Well done, Franile. You're an old hand at this now. Jay is so excited that he almost forgets to keep his voice down. I'm going to take responsibility for the Eden thing. I was wrong for not taking your advice beforehand. Nile's voice sounds a bit different than usual. I'm not really used to hearing you speak like that. Did something happen? I'll tell you once this is all taken care of. Oh no, the death flag. It's not like you to stumble over your words. Neil hangs up on him from the other end of the connection. Damn! I just have the worst luck with women today. Forget it. We can get back to work now that we have new information. In a safe house on the outskirts of Berlin. She won't make it till the end, I'm calling it. I don't want her to die. I just noticed she has a little... Look here. At a line here. She has a little power on symbol in her hair.
We'll let the Earl take care of those weapons. Will that be alright, Commander?
Yeah, I'll leave it to you. Kavar salutes, then turns to leave. However, a strange awkwardness lingers inside the safe house. Ro and the other dolls crowd nervously around the bed, watching the still unconscious M4 uneasily. Why are you all so tense, anyway? M16 sits in the corner of the room, looking very relaxed. Isn't that a death fuck when everyone dies?
M4 hasn't woken up yet, and you're asking us why we're tense? 16! When will M4 wake up?
Do you really think that's M4? What do you mean? M16 opens a pack of compact food and munches on them as he looks up at AR-15.
I understand that you're concerned about her, but don't let your feelings overrule your rationality.
She isn't M4 at all. I knew it! Oh my fucking god, say it! Sorry, I'm having a moment. Hello. Anyway, time's one moment. Hello. I'm all shy now. Hey June, sick glasses, thank you. Anyway. Shit, you guys. You guys do not understand when I used to rank back in the day. Okay, I'm fine.
Oh, 16, I don't think you know, but... She may look like someone else, but she's really N4 on the inside.
No, she's not. At least she's not the one we're looking for. I'm just a normal guy. I mean, on one hand, I know, it's logical, but on the other hand, it also, like, yes. She is M4, but at the same time she isn't. I was about to add, what does that mean? That's my catchphrase. Exactly what I said. What? Exactly what I said. And how do you know that? I've spent a long time searching for M4. Longer than you can imagine. I can tell the difference, but actually explaining it is a bit of a pain. More importantly, you ought to think about how to deal with that woman. Mori though? They're both matters of great concern to us. You are the commander after all. Real commander moment right there. I'll deal with Mori though. I don't need or expect to gain any more information from her. So are you finally gonna shoot her in the head? In this episode of What Does That Mean, I'm gonna start naming all my Australian streams just that. What does this mean?
As for M4, no matter what you might think, she's still part of the team and a member of the AR team. You haven't changed a bit, Commander. Are you really not going to rejoin the AR team? Everyone here is willing to accept you.
M2, we don't know where you come from, where have you been, what have you been up to. I'm at this part. I just started chapter 4.
We'd welcome you back. No, at least one person wouldn't.
Who?
Myself. Oh, deep. M16 stretches her legs, then gets up from her chair and dusts herself off.
Don't worry, that doesn't answer any of those questions. Let's go. Gonna end this event with a list of questions. Don't get your hopes up. There will only be more questions and no answers.
Ah, don't look so sad. I told you, didn't I? For the time being, I'm at your disposal.
What does that mean? He's just like me, for real, for real. Or am I just trolling you? Oh, God, I don't know. Am I being trolled, guys? For real, for real.
I'll have to go sooner or later. I came to Berlin with a mission of my own. I'll stick with you until I receive further orders.
Who is giving you orders?
On the flip side, it means I'll leave once there's progress on my mission.
Wow, I had trouble reading that.
I see. Beep, beep, beep.
Yes, but maybe also no. Elisa alive? True. But I mean, that's what I'm confused because... I mean, I don't have a great memory, but like, wasn't M16 there with Elisa when like N4 did the teleport thingy, weird, whatever? So like, how? Why does she come back? Why no one tells me where she has been? I don't like how the story is like, M16 is like, oh, I can't tell you about that. And the commander is like, okay, no! I want to know!
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but this is urgent. We've got news.
What news?
We just got a word from Agent J.
J?
It's a set of coordinates.
Have you checked them?
It's a plant on the outskirts of Berlin. Classified staff, unauthorized personnel are strictly forbidden to enter, that sort of thing.
Yet another Paradeus then. Hey, Kalios! Sometimes not knowing is better. When they drop a hint later on, you'll start cursing at the writers. Oh no! I'm so scared now.
Jay claims that this place was very important, but he's been suspended from duty and he's having trouble sleeping his mind there. He arranged to meet us there.
I see, got it.
Well, let's move out. The mission isn't over yet.
And what are we doing with, like, Northern 4 and Morido?
Inside the command center in the heart of the base, Carter is sitting at a desk and adjusting the frequencies on a radio.
Oh, this dude.
General Carter. The adjutant can't resist the urge to speak up as he watches Carter's unhurried movements from beside him.
Are we really going to do this?
Are you scared, Adjutant?
No, of course not. However, I do not understand the rationale behind this course of action. Are we really going to work together with those people? Who are those people?
After ensuring the channel is correct, Carter leans back in his chair and interlaces his fingers.
Who are those people?
The basis of cooperation. The basis of cooperation is mutual trust and mutual aid. If need be, anyone can be your friend.
This is a necessary sacrifice for the resurrection of our motherland.
The motherland?
Yes. Oberstein?
Is the Patriot ready? What's the Patriot? Ready and waiting. Good. Carter peers at the list of names on the desk with narrowed eyes. Our friend. He is a dangerous politician. He will sell anything for the right price. But he is exactly like us in one regard. He loves his country dearly. Okay. I understand. Oh yeah, I have an idea. And just, yeah. Ugh. It's Obama. It's Putin. Just throw every politician name. One has to be right. At the Galatea Corporation building. Inside the Gray Biotechnology Research Center. So Carter is going for World War 3.75, so it seems. I mean, that's basically what they want to do. If I remember correctly from my reading. Sorry, but the research center will not be entertaining interviews for the... Wait, Nilly? After saying who the visitor is, the researcher who's still in the labs exclaims in surprise. Good evening, Herr Iker. I need to apologize. I was too rash last night. Don't worry about it. Everyone's like that when they first start out. Back then, I was really impulsive and hot-blooded too. I arranged a meeting with Mrs. Gray here, but I came a little early. Nilly returns to her former place and sits down, as though it were the most natural thing in the world. Didn't they close this place down? I see. It must be about your termination. Now that everyone's being processed, I guess it should be my turn soon. Wait, they all got fired and like they closed down the place, but why are they still... Okay, never mind. Whatever. I haven't thought about where I'll be going next. Nilly looks at him, and while she keeps the conversation going, she quickly switches on her own computer. Didn't Iverson mention a research institute in Bremen last time? Are you interested? Bremen's too far away. I prefer Berlin. Though her heart is pounding, Nilly does her best to keep her expression perfectly neutral. After all, she needs to plug a hard disk in while Iker is watching. Save the evidence. She needs to save the evidence. Oh. But it shouldn't matter where you go since you're so young, right? I think being in Berlin will be more relaxing. Relaxing, Berlin, where there's have been multiple explosions through the past days. Sure. Fair enough, to each their own. If I work at Galatea, I want that severance pay. I mean, apparently they give them like a good sum of severance pay, so I'm like, Like, in the last chapter they were talking about like, oh, we could take like half a year to look for something with the money they gave us, and I'm like, damn. Access granted. Copying files. Speaking of which, how many months of salary are you going to ask for? Oh, I haven't considered that question. Also, I have never been fired from a job or like, you know, like cut off through personnel shortage or whatever, so I have no clue how any of this works. So I'm just like, yes, grown-up words. Huh? Aren't you here to discuss your severance bonus? What I mean is, I didn't think about asking for extra severance pay. I'll take whatever Mrs. Gray gives me. What? If you don't ask about it, she'll only give you the minimum required amount in your contract. Considering we all work less than a year here, in theory it means we won't get much. Say what? Less than a year? So none of you have been working here for more than a year? They said that yesterday, Nilly. Were you not listening? Were you not reading the lore? That's right.
Iverson's been around the longest, but even he only joined last November.
Herr Iker, when you joined the company, you knew what the research direction was, right?
Of course.
But this institute has been around for years. What about our previous seniors? They're dead.
Well, I heard that their incompetence got them all... Wait, are they actually dead? She was too shocked to listen. Her brain went to R with the body while knowing true. I guess she was going through an emotional, mental breakdown of her own. Ah, Mrs. Gray. Oh no, she's here. Neely, which room were you going to use for your meeting? The progress bar is at 87%. Neely is so tense that her face is turning red. She slowly turns around.
Mrs. Gray.
Gray is standing at the doorway. She narrows her eyes as she looks at Neely and smiles. Iker, would you mind stepping outside for a moment? I have something to discuss with Neely. Iker heartily nods and practically runs out of the room. It's been a while, Neely. She was true. That she was shocked that she didn't read her NDA, and then everyone was like, oh yeah, like it said that on the NDA, didn't you read it? And she was like, no. As she looks at Gray's inscrutable smile, Neely works up her courage.
Mrs. Gray, the first time we met, you once told me, skills are secondary, morality is paramount.
That's what we tell outsiders, but in the industry, people will only pay for your skills, and not your sense of ethics.
You knew very well that Eden couldn't be used for human trials after changing the research direction, right?
It's true. I should have informed you earlier. I've already taken care of that refugee brain dead incident. You won't be taking any of the blame.
You once went to many refugee districts where you conducted trials of Eden.
It was all legal. What?
Even if Eden passed the pharmacological trials, the fact is that for those suffering from Elliot, its growth factors accelerate the spread of infected cells.
Wait, what? Passed the pharmacological trials, the fact is that for those suffering from Elliot. So the serum actually accelerates the Elliot? Is that what I'm understanding?
Mrs. Gray, this is murder.
No, this is salvation. You're exactly right. Holy shit. The only way to cure Elliot is with the patient's own immunoproteins. Blah, blah.
But nobody has developed immunity so far.
So basically they're just being like, let's just infect people, you know, like accelerate their illness to see who will develop the proteins to fight it on their own. Amazing research. Do you know the ultimate goal of Paradeus? Yes and... Like, I know they're looking for they want immunosome. Whatever the word they use is pan-immunosome. Gray skill issue. Like, yeah, but yeah, basically my knowledge is like up to the story now. Like I read all the events as they come out. And like I spoil myself on some things here and there from like lurking on the lore room. But other than that, yeah. So yeah, so if it's something that has been said already, yeah. If it's something that like they said, but like then they will be like, ha, you thought we were doing that, we were actually doing this, then I don't know. Those people didn't make the grade. They were too weak. Once we select for a satisfactory immunosome, we will have truly succeeded in developing the cure for Elliot. Okay, sure.
Does everyone in this lab approve your madness? I thought you were a smart one. As long as experiments succeed, your name will be in the history books.
Ah yes, for murder, let's go.
And what about the people who died to make it happen? Every advance in humankind's history has been accompanied by sacrifice. It is the price that we must pay. To Neely, the fact that Gray can so casually utter the word sacrifice is both incredibly offensive and insulting.
Do not mention Bakery Girl. Do not open the wounds.
Who are you, Mrs. Gray? Medicines were created because people couldn't just leave their sick friends for dead. Humans aren't like wild beasts. They can't just abandon, slaughter, and cannibalize their fellows who can't find food. That's why we help them to find medicine and ease their suffering. Everyone is weak in the face of illness. And we will all become weak someday. That's why we need to treat the development of every serum, every medicine with the utmost respect.
Press F for Bakery Girl. I cry. I was really hoping they would pull a miracle. I mean, not really, but also a part of me was, you know? It's just like... Well, it's that feeling when, like, you know it won't happen, but part of you still wishes for it to happen. So you're like holding on to a tiny thread of hope.
How could the woman standing before me be the same one who told me that before? To think you could just dismiss people's pain and suffering as sacrifice so casually. Old Pete is still in St. Mary Hospital right now, and my conscience is plagued day and night because of that. Mrs. Gray, how could you take care of that? How did you take care of it anyway? Oh, he's dead. Your heart was beat with compassion, Mrs. Gray. But as you are now, I thought you even have a heart.
I don't have such a weakness, of course. What? Oh no shit! Everyone say bye to Neely. She's pushing it. She was really pushing it. Neely, all you needed was to make some time for the download to finish. You didn't have to go this hard. A smile creeps across Gray's face. She is now buzzing with the excitement of a predator sighting prey. The stinger hidden behind her back slowly reveals itself, reaching out toward the impudent girl. You... Sorry, I just really like looking at the CGs. I can't believe this is where I slipped up. We were short-handed back then, so I thought using someone with an empty CV like you wouldn't be a problem. But it's plain to see there is nothing else for us to talk about, isn't that so? Gray smiles in amusement. Didn't you want to know who I was? I think I have a rough idea. I love how she looks, like Neely looks so casual in that CG, like with, you know, with her hands in her pocket, and she's like, girl, you're about to die. Mia approaches the bedroom, carrying a tray that is heaped with a much bigger helping of dinner than usual. She calls out in a coaxing voice. Neely, it's time to eat. Please don't be mad, I stopped you from going for your own good. When do we have dinner? I made pasta and your favorite cream of mushroom soup. Oh, that sounds delicious. There is no sound at all from behind the door. Neely still seems to be sulking. Wait, no sound at all? Neely? Realizing that something is wrong, Mia puts the dinner tray on the nearby side table and fishes out her key to unlock the door. Neely? The window in the empty room is wide open. The curtains and bedsheets are in their original places,
They have been tied into a rope which dangles outside the window. Oh, the good old classic. Nearly! Mia runs out of the room, and in her panic, she knocks the tray on the side table over. The sticky mushroom soup and the spaghetti bolognese spill onto the floor. No! The biggest loss of Girls Frontline. Jay slowly exits the bathroom in high spirits, even humming a tune.
Why did I have to put a so accurate toilet flush noise?
Why are you still at the door? You were in there for 36 minutes and 47 seconds, Agent J. Are you unwell?
Let a man has his bathroom time. Enhance sound effect.
Please don't keep annoying records like that. I simply spaced out in there because I didn't want to see you. But... Alarmed, Mona springs to her feet and tightens her grip on her gun, before turning to look at the doorway from which the knocking came. An unsolicited visit. Please wait here, Agent J. I'll go get the door. Wait, that ought to be... Mona ignores Jay's attempts to stop her and walks up to the door with her gun ready before carefully opening it.
Here she comes. Incoming.
What?
Whomst?
What the fuck?! What?!
That was like the last person I was expecting to show up.
What?!
Hello?
What?
Those who don't know, Jay.
As she sees the door outside, a yelp of surprise escapes the ever-calm Mona.
Yeah, same.
May I come in? Wait!
Please come in.
I invited her here.
Why? How?
You invited Agent J. What did you do in the bathroom? How did you contact her? Isn't this the missing member of Task Force D5?
Yeah, no, he should know. Like, this is after. My brain short-circuited, sorry.
Please, Mr. J, you're skipping over too much. I'm sorry, miss, but in truth, I was the one who contacted Mr. J first.
What?
You. Mona eyes RPK-16 warily as she enters the house. Why did you choose to suddenly show up now? Where did you go when the Soviet agent, when Miss Angelia disappeared? I already explained the details to Mr. J over the comm. Simply put, when Angie was captured, I was outnumbered and alone, and could only operate in secret to verify the location where Angie was being held.
Oh, she's lying through her teeth.
I originally wanted to contact the commander, but I never got the chance. I just received a set of coordinates leading to a certain Paradeus plant. Since Frau Silverfox's investigation also points towards the same plant, I think we hit the jackpot this time. If nothing goes wrong, Angie's very likely to be there, right? Indeed. I still find it hard to believe. This is just too rash.
Nice glasses, thank you. I bought them. I bought them from coffee.
I'm sorry if this offends you, RPK-16, but I find your abrupt appearance rather dubious. At the very least, I should report this to Frau Romy before deciding what to do next. I understand your concern, but I can't wait that long. The battlefield is ever-changing, and if we miss this opportunity, there's no telling when we'll be able to find another clue to Angie's location. RPK-16 rummages in her tactical bag and pulls out a small object, then tosses it to Jay. You've already given the coordinates to the commander, haven't you? If you can't make it, I don't mind going alone. As it happens, I can meet up with the commander and the others by myself. Jay catches the object RPK-16 threw to him. It feels cool against his skin. Is it a gun? No, I don't think so, it's tiny. He slowly opens his hand. The sight of the object makes his eye twitch. Oh. Why? I'm drinking my energy drink as if I was drinking beer, because the emotional damage is hitting me hard. You. They really had to rub that in there. MICA, why? We didn't put that much suffering into the game. Meanwhile, the game. It is a cufflink engraved with the letter U. I'll go with you. Agent J? Report it to whoever you want. That woman won't be stopping me even if she turns up in person. Jake clenches his fist and puts the cufflink on his own sleeve. I made up my mind to do this long ago. Even if I regret it now, there's no taking it back. Wait, what do you mean by not taking it back?
Boss, you home? What? Yeah, exactly, Kalios. Another commotion comes from the doorway. Mona looks toward it and her jaw drops. There are over a dozen ecstasy agents crowding around it. Did you really think I spent so long in the bathroom just to chat up Frau Silverfox? Boss, this is everyone we could assemble. We're with you, no matter where you go. Yeah! What a surprise. Turns out you're quite popular here, Jay. He's pretty. Since we're all here, let's move out. We've already fallen behind. We mustn't keep the commander waiting. Wait, please wait! Frau Silverfox, could you keep Mona quiet for a bit? You're not here to do anything. I can do that, but I'm not going to take responsibility for it, you know? Mona stares at the hot-blooded mob and has no choice but to shrug in resignation. Alright, I understand. I won't report this to Frau Romy for now. But in exchange, I'm coming with you. Say what? If you must go, then I'll go with you. My mission is to keep an eye on you, and I have to carry out my mission wherever you go. Jill looks at Mona, momentarily at a loss for words. Won't an extra hand be better? Whatever. Seeing as Jay is no longer objecting, Mona lets out a quiet sigh of relief. She turns and glances at RPK-16, who is still smiling warmly at them. Perhaps it's just her imagination, but she has a bad feeling about this. No! This chapter's pretty long. I mean, it happens. I'm used to it. I'm used to destroying my throat by reading everything. Warmly, quote unquote.
Coordinates confirmed. The destination is just ahead.
Lots of tech. Only 3 combat missions?
Damn!
You're thrown in my favorite visual novel. By accessing Berlin's official map archive with a special clearance, the commander and company easily found the plant that Jay mentioned. This must be it. Stop the vehicle here. We're walking the rest of the way. 9. Please stay in the vehicle as your point of contact. Also keep an eye on N4 and Morido.
Sure, leave it up to me.
No game, only suffering.
Can I stay behind as well? Don't even think about it. This is where your external battery comes in useful. There's a no entry sign on the fence. So are you just gonna pack your bags and go home? That's not what I mean. IR-15 walks a few steps forward and cuts down a few bushes and weeds in her way with a knife. That logo up there doesn't look like Paradeo's logo. Is it a new design that I'm not aware of? This is the German government's emblem. What? What's a surprise? We knew Paradeos had ties with the government all along. Yeah, but all the facilities we attacked before belonged to either Paradeos or Galatea. Seeing a building that's clearly advertising its connections with the government, this is a first. Who cares? We just have to kill all the Paradeos that we run into, right? This is strange, but on the flip side, it also means that we found Paradeo's actual seat of power this time. How are you so sure about that? 45. Any news from Jay? Not a peep, unfortunately. Should we wait for him before we move? Honestly, even though he did say this is a key location, we don't actually know what's in there. I don't know what's in there either, but someone seems to be pretty impatient. The commander brows furrows. An indecent noise drifts into earshot. Is that coming from inside the plant? That was a creepy-ass noise. The commander looks up. Sounds of destruction come from inside the dark and seemingly empty building. Someone's in there. They're wrecking the facility. Commander! We can't afford to wait for him. We're going in now. Hurry! What a barren piece of land. This just goes to show what's so special about this base. I was quite surprised when I first found this place as well. A metal fence. We don't have permission to enter the premises, do we? Yeah, is the fence ahead cut open? You're right. There's quite a large opening. Oh, that was my doing. I created the opening when I first came and scouted out the place. I see. So you've been here before? Just to take a quick look around outside the plant. Since I was operating alone, it would be difficult to escape if I got spotted by the people inside. That's true. In that case, let's make this quick and go in right away. Hold on. Aren't you going to wait for the commander? They probably gone in already. I'm seeing some tracks here. But the plan is quiet as a tomb. More importantly, Agent J, are you sure these are the coordinates? Yeah, like, wait a second. Shouldn't they see... like 9 in the car? Or like, why was it noisy on one end and it's so quiet in here? Squints. I don't have clearance to access the map archive, but this doesn't feel right. Maybe we should double check just to be sure. What exactly do you mean? I think we shouldn't charge in recklessly. Are you done yet? If you're worried, I can go on ahead and check out the place while you stay here. No need for that. We'll go in together. Agent J. Yax, bring someone to scout out the east and check the surroundings. You brought a detonator, right? Rig the explosives along the perimeter 50 meters away. That will stop any pursuers when we withdraw. Understood. Bauer, come here. I need you to set up a temporary radio station here. We have no idea what's going on in there. Normal comms could be intercepted and monitored. Check with the others. We need a restricted and encrypted comlink. Roger. Once we're in, maintain 3-4-3 formation and watch each other's blind spots. I know you're all itching to take down some big fish, but their firepower could be 10 times more superior. Besides, we're about to enter their territory. If we start exchanging fire, I need a route of retreat immediately. We'll be using the same code system and peer-to-peer comms. Etch the mission objective into your brains. Find the rescue target, Angelia. Yes, sir! Jay just killed everyone here. Okay, senpai, thank you for dropping by. Have a good night. Rest well. Happy? Mona has no more reason to object to the mission. She nods. Then please lead the way, Mr. PK16.
No, don't follow her anywhere.
This way.
Ah, yes, of course. Gameplay.
Alright.
Oh, is it NPC gameplay? I hate NPC gameplay. But also I like it because it doesn't use resources, I think. Wait, no, I can deploy.
Gameplay in my visual novel?
Yeah, no, I don't play X. I'm sorry. I'm bad at the game. I'm good at reading. Do not perceive my teams. Plant explosives in one. Okay, plant explosives in one production line. I'm too dumb to do X. I just don't play well enough. Ah yes, love the Chinese on the icon. Production lines, okay, plant explosives, obtain data message. Okay. So here, and here. You should do X when fixed point comes out. The difficulty is they release nightmare mode. Oh, interesting. Right. They put a harder difficulty. Because I mean, usually, in my experience, since they started putting like normal and X, I usually have not much trouble in X during like the first chapters, and then in the latest one, I'm just like, nope. Nightmare mode sounds fun. Did I miss answers? No, Maple, you missed even more questions. Hello. We're not getting answers, only questions. How far are you? Have you been reading this event, Maple? How far are you into it? There are no answers, only questions. You're in chapter 3? Oh, this is chapter 4, so you might want to look away. Wait, what am I doubting so much for? I can manage these guys. I'll tell you right now. You know, it's just because like characters have appeared that you might not have seen yet. Race mode. Who finished the event faster? All right. Sorry for the sudden silence. I had a brain moment. I'm gonna hide this. There we go. Easy game. Okay, download data.
Commander, the layer and atmosphere of this plant somehow feel different from the previous ones. It feels more like a military factory. Search carefully. We might find evidence of Paradeus collusion with other forces. Commander! A Paradeus unit is mopping the floor over there. What? No, it's erasing traces on the floor. Stop it, quick!
Who was just mopping?
Extra mopping floor. Gundam mopping the floor.
Could you imagine the biggest Gundam just mopping the floor? When are we getting the minimum wage Paradeus grant in protocol assimilation?
Gladiator mopping floor. Pang, pang. Can't wait for this to make it to the anime.
The mopping?
"45, why are you spacing out in front of that piece of equipment?" I'm just thinking what parts these new machines contain. Don't be so stingy. If you got damaged parts to replace, just go to Deer. Destroy all the equipment in here. Leave nothing for the enemy.
But we could sell it! No?
It's strange, isn't it? They are the same parts. When given to us, they serve the purpose of protecting humans. But when equipped to these machines, they become weapons that take human lives.
Why are you getting all philosophical?
45.
Thank you, Eleven. Thank you for your input.
Stop thinking about such nonsense. Hurry up and tear everything apart.
Eleven always being a mood. Fight me. Oh wow, he was so behind. Okay, we plant the bomb. Will something bad happen if I plant the explosive and then I can't move away? Oh, okay, good. He was just trying to do his job. Do it, blow up for a fort. No! I will never. Epsilon. I haven't been looking at the names. Delta. Oh, I would. Okay. Epsilon. That's Air 15. Yeah, exactly. Never mind. We're not going anywhere. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go.
本日の作戦準備はとっくに済ませておりますわ。 Let's go. 本日の作戦準備はとっくに済ませておりますわ。
Let's go.
本日の作戦準備はとっくに済ませておりますわ。 Let's go. 本日の作戦準備はとっくに済ませておりますわ。
Let's go.
Wait, I have things here. Oh, batteries. Thank you. Thank you. I am in such need of batteries. Oh yeah, you haven't seen my car wedding skin? Where is it? There she is. She's so beautiful. I love her. I pre-ordered the figure, well, also. The wedding car figure. I'm waiting for that to come hit my wallet. And we don't talk about how much money I spent on this. The Marco Wagner's Frontline veteran overflowing battery. How many batteries do I have? Also have 13 rings. 13 rings. 26k batteries. I knew that. It's just I got a lot of rings because I buy a lot of skins. You know, like those skin packages that come with a ring, and then I never use the rings and I just been accumulating them. So yeah, I have 13 rings. I'll exchange 20k credits for 4,000 tokens. I mean, I want tokens, so I'll take it. Why do I have so many calibration tickets? Why don't I use my calibration tickets? Why am I like this? Also, I haven't used my data patches either. I'm sorry, I'm the worst Here's Frontline player ever. I can take the rings off your shoulder. No, I'm fine. Look, I have stuff from the Division collab. You got 10 fingers. We can fix that, you know? If you insist. We can make arrangements so you won't have 10 fingers anymore. Yo, this CG I don't remember. Looks creepy. PTSD and grenade farming. Yeah. I mean, not really, because I never did that. I'm so bad when it comes to farming. I've been trying to be better about that with like more recent events and like actually farm like the limited dolls and all that. It is very nice. I like the music too. Paradeus Factory production line. Productions number 2. Sorry if there are any Germans in chat. The changes of farming have helped me a lot. Yes, ever since they introduced like the farming maps, my life has been like 3 times better. The massive white mech finally kills Sober. M16A1 and OMP45's eyes meet briefly over its remains. I love that they're so awkward. This is definitely a Paradeus combat unit. Looks like we're at the right place. But no one else is here. Then we can only hope. M16 is the first to react. She leaves her own weapon immediately. Oh, I know that silhouette!
Freeze. A muzzle is pointed toward the group from within the shadow. Against so many titles, the one pistol looks almost pitiful. But the commander can sense great courage and determination from the figure wielding it. Who are you?
Well, look who it is. I could ask you.
I could ask you the same question, stranger. The cold female voice ignores the commander's question. It betrays not a shred of fear, even though the woman is outnumbered. Don't be hasty, human. I have 10,000 ways of cutting off your nerve reflex before you can squeeze the trigger.
Damn! What were you trained for, an assassin?
Oh, I don't doubt that. However, even if there's only a 5% chance, are you willing to wager your commander's life? Will you wager that my bullet won't hit your commander? So answer my question. What are you doing here?
Why do you cut the scene? I need to know. I need the answers.
Berlin City. Feeling extremely anxious, Mia pulls in at the curb in front of Gray's research center.
Oh shit, true! That was happening.
What's happening? There is a massive crowd at the entrance of the building. What is going on?
I forgot about Neely. No! Sorry, I have short-term memory.
Excuse me, please let me through.
Stop pushing. Don't you know how to queue? A doll? Which news agency are you with?
No, I'm with one of the researchers here. May I ask what happened in there?
What's your rush if you're not here for the story? We're getting news about Mrs. Gray. Do you have any idea how long it's been since she last appeared in front of the cameras? Not to mention this is going to be a shocking expose, and I got here first.
It's impossible to reason with this reporter, but she can't just squeeze her way through the crowd either. Mia backs away anxiously.
I mean, you could, if you really wanted to. Dial tone. Dial tone.
Pick up. I beg you, Neely. Standing at the bottom of the building, she looks up and immediately locates the floor that Neely used to work on. The lights are on at the Gray Biotechnology Research Center.
This still doesn't know how to use the phone. Yeah, I remember people talking about it on the Discord. They were like, don't you know, like, the dial tone is the thing that plays before you actually, like, input the number? She's stressed. She's having an Ian moment.
The lights are on at the Gray Biotechnology Research Center. Call disconnected. No answer. Neely. Mia's eyes are glued to the windows of that particular floor. She can almost feel her non-existent heart give out. Please, I beg you, don't do anything stupid. Oh, it's too late for that. No matter what, she has to get through the crowd and find a way into the building. Even if it's too late, she must get to Neely's side. She has to.
Meanwhile,
in the silent plant, other than the occasional drop of water dripping on the floor, all is utterly still and quiet. With RPK-16 in the lead, Jay and his subordinates carefully make their way into the bowels of the plant. Even their own breathing is almost imperceptible.
Who's going to tell her?
They are advancing very slowly, but not just out of caution. Jay gestures wordlessly with his index and middle fingers, and the whole team came to a stop.
What is it, Mr. J?
We've been in here for 5 minutes, but we haven't run into anything that breathes. Isn't that odd? Also, I have another question. Jay swallows and drags a finger lightly over a piece of transport equipment. It is coated in a thick layer of dust. I don't mean to doubt you, but why is this familiar logo everywhere inside the plant? You mean the emblem of the German Ministry of Defense? Yes. Jay gazes at RPK-16, waiting for her to give an explanation. Is this really a Paradeus then? RPK-16 smiles as she leans in closer to Jay. Oh no. Why indeed, Mr. J? In any case, I'm absolutely certain that this is a Paradeus then. Because I saw the Nero who captured Angie came inside with my own eyes. But everywhere we look, we see traces left by your government. Why is that? I'm also searching for an answer. Jay's mind starts racing. The government has a deal with Paradeus. Angie has always been suspicious of you lot. We thought she was being paranoid, but it will seem that's not entirely true. I also suspected that some bigwigs were colluding with Galatea. But I never thought it could be this serious. To think even the Ministry of Defense is involved. RPK-16 smile curves me out. Same. Agent J, aren't you just reading too much into it? No, this explains everything. You already knew the truth behind those weapons, didn't you? That's not something our military can produce. It's got to be Paradeus tech. I see. RPK-16 looks around thoughtfully. Paradeus provides its technology to the Ministry of Defense, and the government funds the manufacture of weapons in large quantities. Even if this isn't their production line, it may still be a refinement plant. Land from the Ministry, tech from Paradeus, this does make for the perfect hideout. In the heart of this plant, or rather on the lower levels, that's where the real den is. Jay catches on to what RPK-16 is implying and nods. I bet that's where we'll find more secrets. Why don't we hit them before they have time to react? If we wait till they find us, even if the commander makes it here in time, we'll have to fight a tough battle. RPK-16 voice is almost hypnotizing. Oh no! No! Come with me. I know how to get to the heart of the plant. Jay takes a deep breath, then he nods and gestures at his team again. The agents spread out on his order, each watching their assigned direction vigilantly. RPK-16 gives Jay a satisfied nod and continues to lead the way. Don't trust her. Are things really that simple? Mona's unease grows more and more pronounced. You shouldn't doubt RPK-16. No, you should. You totally should. You absolutely should. But for some reason, this woman has a very sinister air about her that just rubs Mona the wrong way. Oh, why did the game kick me out of the thing? The clock ticked. Oh! I see. Move Jay into the depths of the Paradeus factory. I'm assuming that's gonna be the orange thingy. That's the Doomsday clock? Yeah, they've been... I mean, someone told me that. I'm not exactly sure what to do with that information. I'm assuming I shouldn't fight. Jay can only take one fight. Okay. Yeah. What about the ecstasy agents? Okay.
Time to activate brain. And they are alert. They're all alert. Alert, alert, alert. This one doesn't move. Okay. They're all alert, just right next to them. Clear a path. Yeah. Okay. I hate these maps because I mean when I look at them the first time it's just like brain juice is flowing, but then when once you actually figure them out, it's like it was that easy. I'm just stupid. Okay, if I go here, this guy will come here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Stop killing them. It's fine. That's what they came here for. Crying comrades dying. Well, he should have thought about that before following RPK. We don't have cute girls at Poincaré Recurrence. Yeah, exactly. This is Mer's Frontline. Didn't you read the first stream title? I'll just see if he can survive. I don't think he can survive. Can he survive? Make your bets. Why was the damage animation so funny? Yeah, no, he's not making it. Okay, bye. Wait, what? Oh, okay, the alert points don't move with them. I see. What happens? Will he move back if I just stay there? No, it's not. Yeah, no, I was thinking about something, but no, it's not gonna work. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, okay, I see what I should have done. Okay. Can they take 2 bottles? They didn't seem... They didn't seem able of like taking 2 bottles. Oh yeah. Do they have to win wink face? Wait, I'm like trying to think about the routes, and I'm having that moment and was like, oh yeah, I could make this, but then I'm just kind of like, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Or does it? Because I mean, this one I can bait, but like... I Like, I can bait this one down here, but I do need to get rid of this one. Okay, we know this guy can't take this one, so let's not waste time on watching him suffer. I'm not sure. No, because then he will go back up. So that's gonna be a problem for me. You can't take the 10k? Death. Okay. Okay, I see. Wait, I think I know, maybe. Maybe going up is the answer. Maybe. I wish I could, like, speed up the, the fights. Yeah, 2 times faster when. It's just, I mean, I guess it's one of those things that probably won't see any use. Should I just remove him right away? Oh, I can't. Now I need you to go back up. Oh wait, no, you guys just told me they can't take the 15k. Fuck, I'm stupid. Like I was thinking from going through there, I forgot this guy, it's stronger. Ah! Omae wa mou shindeiru. No, wait. Yeah, I feel like I need to combine the two routes I was trying out. So like make J basically take this route up. By getting rid of this guy, moving this guy down and moving this guy up. Just a question of timing. First we come here, we take that heliport. I have not used guides so far. I would feel ashamed if I had to use guides for like easy mode, for normal mode. I'm just like, I know I'm not a good player, but like at least I hope I can figure these maps out, maybe, perhaps. Oh, this map is the same as X, so I guess... What changes then? What changes between this one and X? None? Huh. Huh. Interesting. ECX Awards, let's go! Did they even have an X? Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Now... Now see, here's where the problem begins with my idea. So I guess I could just... Okay. Now. I think I did it. I might have done it. Don't you love NPC puzzles? They're actually fun. Like I really love that one map. I can't remember. Was it a ranking map or no? Or just like a general map. But this one that had like there were like various like circles coming out. But once you left like the inner with the changing routes, that if you step on something, the routes will change like direction. So you have to be careful to keep like someone on the inner side and like send people outside. It was something like that. Dual randomness. I actually had a lot of fun with that. Okay. Back when I used to do ranking, the good old days. Out you go. Oh, no. Out you go, out you go. And up you go. First try, yeah, exactly. And with an action point to spare. Go, Jay. Now we just wait. What does the lead do? I see him like throw circles into the air. But I never actually looked at what he does. Go, Jay, kill them. It buffs their allies? Ah, yeah. Look how he has the... I just noticed his little sprite has the suitcase. Let's go! I feel so smart. First try. Oh, sheesh. It only took me 4 tries. Let's go. I feel my brain growing a little bit. Now we're back to what we're here for. Outside the Paradeus plant. Plus 1 brain wrinkle, yes. Like a dancer under the moonlight, the beautiful woman trips on the blood-soaked... Like a dancer under the moonlight, the beautiful woman treads on the blood-soaked soil, leisurely walking towards her stage. Her clothes rustle softly, like the vegetation, and the fragrance of the grass is blended with the thick stench of blood and gore. She is at her happy place. Okay. Oh shit, okay, oof. There she is. This narrator is so bad, I mean, wouldn't you? Why? Why oh why? Why do humans keep making the same mistakes over and over again? The ecstasy agents staring at her with their bloodshot eyes were supposed to be the rear guard, but they now lie scattered across the ground, utterly dead to the last. Grace's new pet is surprisingly useful. She licks the blood that stains her fingertips. That's kinda hot. And then she looks toward the plant, which is already crawling with activity. The black shadows behind her in the tree line are like wild beasts that have scented blood, eager to pounce on the plant. Oh god, the crazy face. Dinner time! With light, graceful steps, she begins to walk. Well, rip everyone, I guess. After downing the last white faction... After downing the last white faction soldier, Mona steps on the corpse with the broken neck and looks back at the dumbfounded agents. Target silence. Sweep complete. Please check the battlefield, agents. I like this part a lot, you'll see why. Like, seriously, boss. Frau Mona is way stronger than us. No kidding, who can possibly compete with a doll in terms of fighting power? Anyway, everyone present? Any injuries? We're all here and nobody's hurt. Ignore the agents that I just let die in the last map. Frankly speaking, the enemy's resistance is so weak that it's kind of boring. The whole place is like a dungeon, but the boss inside the last room is such a joke. Yeah, I see why you find that underwhelming. It's a little too easy.
Yeah, is nobody else is wondering why? Counting from the moment they entered the plant, it's taken them half an hour to get here, but only 5 minutes of that was spent on combat. These people don't look like a defending garrison left behind to protect a strategic location. They didn't even need the commander to take care of them. Things should not have been this easy. Frau Silverfox, I think something's not quite... Where's their PK-16? Huh? Where's that doll dress all in white who led us here? The agents look at each other. The unique splash of white in this black-clad team has vanished at some point, and Jay did not notice this at all. I don't know either. When did she disappear? Mona frowns. She kicks away the corpse at her feet and heads toward the window. Beyond, it is a massive, sprawling factory floor. In the darkness, all she can see are massive machines sleeping quietly. There doesn't seem to be any sign of activity around. She's not outside either. The clouds of unease grow heavier. Dee plants 1 foot on an instrument panel and worriedly pulls out his communicator. Frau Silverfox? Frau Silverfox? Come in, Frau Silverfox. Where are you? Please acknowledge. Please confirm. There is no response at all. Jax, Bauer, do you copy? Please acknowledge. What's the situation outside the plant? Do you see the commander? Jax, Bauer? Isn't that an actor name? Sorry, well, that was supposed to be an easy to spot reference. There is no response to the transmission. Maybe there's no signal underground? The equipment we're using shouldn't be affected by such a short distance. That is, unless someone is deliberately jamming our signals. But I haven't found any traces of that. Oh, they're all just dead. We can save that for later. Right now, we need to withdraw ASAP. This doesn't feel... Get down! Get down! Mona suddenly cries out, and at almost the same moment, everyone's attention is drawn to the flame blossoming in the darkness. What's a Stinger missile? Get down, Mr. President! Stinger missile, take cover! With an athletic flying tackle, Mona bears Jay to the ground. In that instant, the glint of light shatters the window and engulfs the entire room in flame. What's a Stinger? I am not familiar with weaponry. A Stinger missile, goddamn. Rocket? Oh, okay. Kind of like rocket missile? Okay. Ground to air missile launcher. Oh. Okay, I see. Jay's brain is racked by an intense, painful ringing in his ears. His blurred vision slowly returns to normal, but a dark red canopy obscures half of his eyesight. Oh, hello! Oh hey, different sprite. It'd be funny if we translated it to RPG, get down! Mona? Agent Jay, you're awake? What happened? Don't speak. He looks so tired. What? An explosion suddenly goes off near his ear, and Jay's mind is instantly, forcibly pulled back to reality. Get used to this Jay face? Oh no. His point of view is very low down. All he can see are a pair of legs. Someone seems to be dragging his upper body and he is slowly being towed backward. Look out! His subordinate's cry rings out from a high place. The crisp sound of a grenade pin being pulled is followed by an explosion from a distance. He can see them now. Far away in the tunnel, white faction troops are rushing toward them with weapons ready. As his right hand slowly regains strength, he pulls his pistol out from his waistband. Jay looks up and kills a white trooper running toward him with one shot. His body is dragged behind cover. It is then that he realizes that it's Mona who's been riding him all this time. Can you stand? Yeah, I can. I don't think I'm hurt. Jay slowly rises to his feet while leaning against the wall for support. That's when he finally gets a good look at Mona, and he's shocked. Her face has lost almost all human likeness, with more than half of it being exposed, gleaming metal. Oh, that's so cool! The edges of what little synthetic skin that remains intact are being consumed by smoldering flames that are slowly working their way upward. Okay, and when are we getting a sprite of that? I'm sorry. Mona turns her head away with a rustle, hiding her face. I apologize if I have triggered your uncanny valley effect. However, our main objective now is to escort you from the plant. That's metal as hell, yeah! What happened? I remember... His head hurts so badly it feels like it is splitting open. Jay smacks and shakes it violently. He doesn't even know what is going on. They were clearing up the scene of the battle in the main control room. Then a missile hit and Mona tackled him to the ground. Where are the others? Why are you the only ones left? The two agents in front don't say a word. One of them struggles to reach his fire-blackened fingertips into his tactical vest and works a magazine free. You'd better go, boss. Jay looks at the two men before him. Their helmets are gone, and they have forced smiles on their blood-stained faces. Andre, you... One of the men has lost a chunk from his belly and the wound is gushing blood. Ow! He's had emergency first aid performed on him, but one look at his pale face and Jay knows that it didn't do much. I'll stay behind to accompany him. The other man rests his gun on the ground and wipes his face. Enemy numbers are beyond our expectations. They've already taken the entire plant. The mission is a failure, but if we can get you out of here, at least it won't be a complete failure. Don't give me that nonsense. Infuriated, Jay is about to lose his temper, but his subordinate drowns him out with an even louder shout. Boss! Just go. You... Frau Mona, our boss is on your hands. Understood. Wait, I never said... As they argue, the gunshots start up again. On the other end of the corridor, the pursuing troops once again lay down suppressive fire on the Ecstasy agent's cover. You know what that means, guys. The pale-faced agent pulls the pin on a grenade with his steel and tosses it out. Kevin, you stupid bastard, get the hell out of here already. If you don't manage to escape, I swear my ghost will haunt the shit out of you even after I die. Now go! The other agent braces his gun. Damn it in German, yeah. I'm just like, I don't want to Google Translate in this moment. To like have the pronunciation, I mean. Stop standing around. The Division Collab Nade sound effect? Oh, I might have missed that. Faceless NPCs. Follow me. Fuck. Fuck! Same! Mood! But I mean, don't trust the lady in white. Mona encounters an asteroid blocking them at the corner, and she slams it into the wall with a shoulder tackle. Jay gets a wrench on the astrolabe and raises his gun. The white soldier dies from a single shot before it can regain its firing stance. Mona's magazine is empty. She picks up the white soldier's weapon and raises it. Jay stands behind her, holding a pistol and breathing heavily. He looks at the heavily wounded Mona, exhaustion written all over her face. Even now, her back throws off sparks every now and then from the localized short circuits. Ah! When she tackled Jay to the ground back in the control room, she took the brunt of the explosion square on her back. I'm done running. What did you say? Mona stumbles and looks back at Jay incredulously. They've already surrounded this place. There's no point even if we leave the plant. It's wilderness outside, so we won't get very far. Besides, if they have any brains at all, they'll have people on watch outside. Jay looks at the gun he's holding. The blood on it has clotted black. He's certain that it's not his blood. It's his comrade's blood. Mona takes her communicator off her belt without a word. I'll cover you. Leave this place and find a way to contact Frau Romy, or Agent K, it's up to you. You need to tell them what happened here and that RPK-16 has turned traitor. Otherwise, more people will fall for it. Is that all you have to say? Agent J. I told you so, you idiot, moron! That's what you should be saying. It's all your fault. You got all these people killed. This is what I deserve. Tears stream down Jay's face, which is stained with blood and soot, making him look even more pathetic. Yell at me already! I would like you to take all that energy you're wasting on screaming and shouting and use it to run for your life. If only one person can get out of this alive, it has to be you. I brought them here, so how could I escape when they all died in this place? Mona suddenly punches Jay in the gut. Ouch! Oof. Ah. The sucker punch takes Jay completely by surprise. He grabs his belly and looks at Mona in shock. Are you trying to jerk me around? Mona bends down. Without its coating of artificial skin, her face looks terrifying at this moment. If you die here, then all of this will really have been for nothing. It's not them you fear. You just can't face the fact that you got them all killed. Damn. Gazing at the speechless Jay, Mona tightens her grip around her gun. So live on, Jay. Live on until you can avenge them. But what about you? I'll cover you. Half a second after Mona utters those determined words, there is a massive crash near their feet. An enormous plume of smoke pours in from outside the wall, and a tall figure waltzes into the room. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah! How touching. I think I'm about to cry. We meet again, cutie. Mona pushes Jay behind herself and raises the gun she's holding, eyeing Brame warily as the latter approaches them. Agent Jay, run! There is no time to think. Jay turns and takes off running. He barely makes it a few meters before he hears the sound of Mona's body slamming heavily into the wall. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! He never expected that he would end up like this. A mighty force smashes open the wall in front of him. A massive white Paradeus mech slowly strides out through the gap. Its mechanical eyes gaze coldly at the insignificant human before it. Where do you think you're going? Brame has already caught up to him. Just as he raises his gun, Jay stands flying through the air. Now that I get a closer look, you have quite a nice face. I'm sure you will make an excellent decor piece once I turn you into taxidermy. Brame peers at Jay with a playful smile. I'm not in the habit of going out with corpses. Even now, he has no intention of letting her get the last word. Brahmabe does not seem concerned by her prey's final, desperate struggles. His pistol. The barrel is bent. Grenades? He isn't carrying any. God damn it. Is he to be denied even the chance to die a hero's death? Am I the comic relief or something? The strength goes out of his shoulders, and Jay chuckles bitterly. Then he sees a dark shadow suddenly leap up from the other side of the passage. Mona's body whirs in mid-air, using the centrifugal force to drive the steel rod she's holding through Brahmabe's torso. Oh my. A controlled white soldier steps in and takes the blow in place of Brahmabe. Brahmabe smiles, having negated Mona's attack without so much as moving. Run. Now that her final attack has fallen short, inertia sends Mona rolling across the ground, where she weakly calls out to Jay. Her voice has reverted to its original mechanical tone, and even her parts are crackling ominously. Brahmabe peers at Mona, and a mischievous gleam fills her eyes. Ah! Ah! You... What the hell are you doing? You crazy bitch, what are you doing to Mona? As Jay watches fearfully, Mona's body suddenly jerks and twitches. Leave her alone! Like a puppet being pulled up by its strings, her mutilated body gains strength from parts unknown and stands itself upright. Oh no. Is she doing what I think she's doing? I'm giving the two of you a hand. Brahmabe laughs wickedly, like she has found a beloved toy. Mona lurches shakily towards Jay. Mona? Agent... Jay... Mona's voice trembles, as though she's being whipped in some way. Let go of her! What the hell are you trying to do? What do you want from me? Oh, don't get me wrong, pretty boy. I have no interest in you whatsoever. Brahmabe's hands seem to be manipulating Mona's body with invisible strings. If Mona's a puppet, then she's the puppeteer. I simply want to see the face you'd make when this happens. Run. Run! Mona's body starts spasming again. Mona! I'm so afraid. Thick black smoke pours out of the top of Mona's head. She stumbles forward and Jay hurriedly dives and catches her. You kill her? You bitch! You kill her! Jay stares at Brahmabe in disbelief. He knows very well that a doll's true life resides in their core. Is that what you think? Brahmabe looks at Jay and Mona, and she licks her lips. Agent Jay. Mona? Mona suddenly raises her head. She makes a strange noise. Agent Jay. I'm here. What is it? Mona seems to have returned to normal for a moment as she takes Jay's hand in her own. Jay stares at her dumbly, not knowing what has happened in the last few seconds. I never got the chance to tell you, but... Actually, since the first time I saw you... What are you saying? Mona's voice suddenly turns shy and timid. What? What's going on? This only fills Jay with gut-churning terror. What I mean is that I've always... Ah! Mona suddenly screams, then she hurriedly backpedals until her body crashes into a wall again. She bashes her head into the wall, sending debris flying everywhere. She's controlling me. Mona? Mona, no, stop! Agent Jay, you won't leave me alone, will you? Please, Don't leave me alone. I won't. I'll never abandon...
Mona suddenly grasps his body.
What the hell are you saying? I told you to run. Hurry, run!
Jay's eyes widen, but before he can reply, Mona bursts into tears. Prepare to update your kill list when fixed point comes to Uyen. Oh god, the kill list just keeps growing.
Don't leave me. Agent J. I can't see. It's dark here. So dark.
Enough.
Enough! That's enough!
Jay wails in despair. Even though Mona is right in front of him, it is Bramey that he is glaring at with bloodshot eyes. Mona will never say something like that.
Is this what you want? You want to see me break? You're humiliating me. Humiliating Mona. Just for that. Ugh. Mona. Ah!
Can't make sounds. But the emotional damage is intense. Bramey looks at Mona with a bit of surprise. To think you could put up so much resistance. You really are something, cutie.
That's enough. Stop tormenting her. I'm begging you here. What do you want? What do you want from me?
Let me think. Bramey deliberately draws out her words so Jay can savor Mona's painful struggles. I've got it. How about this? I don't want to get my hands dirty, so if you don't mind, could you please kill yourself? If you do, I'll let her go. Excuse me?
Please, Agent J, it hurts. Please, die already.
God damn! Jay looks numbly at Mona.
Hurry up and... No.
Mona grabs her head, and her eyes suddenly flash with a savage glint. With all the strength she can muster, she tears out her own throat.
What?! Don't give up.
Now that her vocal system has been physically destroyed, she can no longer speak those heart-wrenching words. Seeing Mona in this state, Jay smiles sadly. With a hysterical laugh, he pulls out his knife.
Jay, you got what?
Mona watches him in despair. Bramey's grin widens as she follows Jay's movement.
Yes, that's it. Let me see it. Let me see you at your most beautiful.
The knife edge pricks his neck. Perhaps this is what he deserved for his sins. Perhaps he should end it all quickly and cleanly. What? Oh yeah, sure. I forgot to do something. The sudden explosion makes Jay jump, causing him to almost stab his own throat. Another grenade thrown from afar lands at Bramey's feet and explodes. Mona's body collapses limply to the ground. He throws his knife away to pick her up. Then a blinding light fills his vision, and he hears a familiar voice. We made it.
What?
I need a moment. We made it, says the commander. Did they really? Oh damn, you were nearly too late. Oh god. Oh god, the imagery. Oh, I hate her. Okay, I'm guessing I'll need to get to Jay. Yeah, okay. But of course I need to get to him before he dies. Though, wait, it seems like there's only one way, but can I? Oh no, wait. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, it connects there. Which one's shorter though? There? Music. Okay, Seiya, thank you for dropping by. It means a lot. I totally did not have a freak out. But thank you. Have a good rest. I'll continue my emotional damage trip. Okay, but yeah, this 1 to 3. It looks like it should be doable. I'll share this before I go. Oh, thank you. Because I mean that this guy is probably gonna go to him. What this guy do? He's gonna go to him too. She's like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it should be okay. Should be okay. I think. Should be fine. Because now I have 4, so I can get to him. Okay. Okay. We good. We Gucci. We Gucci. Oh. I see how it is. I see. Okay. Where the boss going? Okay, yeah. Is the boss killable? Doesn't have an instant death tag, so I assume it's doable. I'll assume it's possible. Oh, okay, yeah, she did. I think. I'm not actually sure what she's doing. Okay. Bless normal mode. Bless be normal mode. Okay, and now I just have to get Jay to the command post. And we should be good. Alright, Kalio, thank you for dropping by. Rest well. Now X next? I don't know about that. Retrieval complete. Let's go. Cricktail uses that skill to insta-kill one dummy link. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I did notice I lost some dummy links. Oh, here we go, sometime earlier. Right. We were with this lady. Why is she narrating her actions? After scrutinizing the commander for a while, the figure points her pistol up at the ceiling, and all traces of hostility vanish from her. Still keeping their weapons trained on her, the dolls stare at her in confusion. You know me? Your reputation precedes you. The figure slowly steps out from the shadows, revealing herself as a woman in full tactical gear while holstering her pistol. Despite having so many muscles pointed at her, she shows no sign of fear. Pleased to meet you, Griffin Commander. Oh god, she's smiling. I don't know how I feel about that. Some people must just like to narrate their actions. It's the second time this happens this event. Oh man, someone told me how to say that and I forgot already. I am Romy Riefenstahl, current chief of the Ministry for State Security of the GDR. Didn't she have longer hair? She has it tied up. Chief of the Ecstasy? Stunned for a second, IR-15 lowers her weapon out of reflex. M16 squints at Romy, her finger still poised on her trigger. What is the Ecstasy's boss doing all the way here in Paradeus Lair? This doesn't make much sense, does it? But actually, yeah, I don't know. I assume she has it tied up, but it doesn't really look like it. If you want to talk, at least show some proper manners. M16, put down your weapon. The same goes for all of you. She means us no harm. At the commander's order, the dolls slowly lower their weapons. Now, can you please explain? What do you think this is a Paradeus Lair? Because Jay said so. The commander is just about to give this reply when they suddenly remember that this woman is Jay's superior. Because this place is filled with Paradeus soldiers, no? Girls in tactical gear? Hell yeah, you know it. If you hadn't come, you wouldn't have seen these soldiers. If you hadn't seen these soldiers, you wouldn't have identified this as a Paradeus Lair. Romy easily points out the logical fallacy in the commander's answer. You don't want to tell me, that's okay. We were holding each other at gunpoint just seconds ago after all. However, I can tell you that this isn't a Paradeus factory. It's ours. Yours? The government's. Then these Paradeus units... They're mercenaries, or paramilitary, whichever you prefer. But the gist is, they are currently under my command, not Paradeus. What? In other words, the German government does actually have a cooperative relationship with Paradeus? No comment. You can't no comment me after just saying that. Then why are you destroying this place? No comment. You don't have to ask her about that, Commander. The answer to that question is very obvious. The reason why they're destroying this place is you. 1P45 cuts in at the perfect moment when the conversation comes to an awkward pause. Me? Chief, if I'm not mistaken, this plant is for refining those weapons, isn't it? You were planning to clean up this place in secret, but much to your surprise, the one who found those weapons happened to be the commander.
If the commander knows, that means the heir also knows. In fact, the weapons are currently in the heir's possession. Now that the lid has been blown off, you must destroy the evidence before more secrets come to light. Since Paradeus won't destroy the evidence, the government has no choice but to step in. Looks like you have a very competent informant. Did the Earl send you to obtain more bargaining chips? Romi's tone and expression remain unchanged, but she suddenly starts radiating menace. No, it was your subordinate who informed us of this location. We agreed to meet here. His source claimed that this plant had something to do with the weapons. We rushed over here to investigate and decided to move first upon observing unusual movements inside the plant. Then we ran into Paradeus soldiers, and you know the rest. To be honest, we know nothing about this place. Our only clue is that it's related to those weapons. My subordinate, Agent J. You're quite proactive, I'll give you that much. I envy the Earl for having such competent people working for him. Well, it's been a while since you entered the factory. Why is there no sign of Agent J? I have no idea. Romy lowers her gaze and strokes her chin in deep thought. I didn't see anyone else the whole time I've been here. Are you sure this is your rendezvous point? Jay sent me the coordinates himself. He also knows that this is a factory. There aren't any other similar buildings nearby, so he couldn't have gone to the wrong place, right? Romy looks up. Not necessarily, Commander. We actually have 2 of such plants. I knew it! 2? The Commander's eyes widen. He's somewhere else! God damn it, Jay, why are you like this? I see. Jay takes the towel off her by row 65 and buries his face into its warmth. He wipes away the dried bloodstains and tear streaks on his face and takes a deep breath. RPK manipulated info? I mean, yes, but also, why? He survived. But he's the only one who survived. Mona... Is Mona alright? Don't worry, she's a complete wreck, but her core is relatively intact. She'll be fine with some simple repairs. She hasn't formed an imprint with her weapon, has she? Oh? Honestly, you should consider working with IOP. I will think about it. Rom is standing off to the side, her face carefully blank. She does not reprimand Jay. She simply gazes at the plant in the distance thoughtfully. I didn't expect you two to team up. Thank goodness Miss Riefenstahl told us about this place, or it would have been too late. I never would have guessed you'd be somewhere else. I never thought I'd be led to the wrong place either. By whom? RPK-16. Jay tightens his grip on the towel. His eyes start burning with fury. It's been her plan to lead us into a trap right from the start. RPK-16? Wait, which RPK-16? How many RPK-16s do you know? She's still alive? Wait, what about Anje? Hang on, she led you into a trap? But why? The unexpected name sends the commander gushing incoherently. I don't know, and I can't wrap my head around it either. I've been working with Frau Silverfox ever since Bremen. It never once crossed my mind that she's an enemy. Jay takes a deep breath, and his throat feels like it's on fire. A lot of things didn't add up. Mona also warned me. But she brought back Light's cufflink, so I... Maybe she got hacked, or maybe Angie's being held hostage. I don't know the reason, but this is the fact. RPK-16 has turned traitor, Commander. If she had come to you, things would have turned out even uglier. I understand. But I have a question. Why you? Why did she come to you? She went to all that trouble to lure you here. What's the point of having you die here? Romy uncrosses her arms and turns to look at the commander. I think I know. What? I know the point of having them die here. They want to make sure we don't abandon ship. While I'm busy clearing up the other plant, they kill our people from the ecstasy here. With so many people dead, it will be hard to keep a lid on this. If word got out, then this massacre, this plant, and everything else will be exposed. It will be a massive blow to the Ministry of Defense. It could even turn the whole country upside down. What a gambit, Paradeus. As Robin's voice grows increasingly steely, Jay starts to understand the truth behind everything that has happened. Please explain it to me. I mean, I sort of get it, but still. Holy Christ, now I get it. I was the bait. Even if I hadn't made a move, they would have lured me here with the cufflink and some false intel. It just so happens that I also have my own agenda. Jay's face blanches all of a sudden. Oh no, Nilly! Nilly? My informant, the one who gave us the coordinates. Jay fumbles for his communicator and dials Nilly's number. No answer. Shit, Dad! Damn it. Mia. Right, I'll try Mia. No answer. Is it bad? Yes, it is. Really bad. Jay jumps to his feet. She's been compromised. RPK-16 knows she's been feeding me information. Where is she? Come with me. Nigga, run! Don't mess with me. You'd better not be messing with me. I can't afford to have another death on me. Holy! Oh, this place is pretty. How beautiful. With Jay's navigation, the commander's vehicle rushes back to the city proper. Nilly's street is very close. However... Hold on. Stop. Something's not right. What's the problem? MP-45 suddenly tells Row 65 to stop the vehicle. The brakes let out a shrill squeal, and the vehicle skids to an abrupt halt in the middle of the road, straddling two lanes. This looks strange. The area seems to have been emptied out. MP-45 gets out first and scans the dark and empty street warily. Our signals are being jammed. There's interference in the entire area. That sounds familiar. Jay's heart is hammering in his chest. Nilly's apartment block is just ahead. Nothing has happened yet. They got here in time. They can still make it. What's that? IR-15 points at a certain window on the apartment block. Smoke! Smoke! There's a fire! Jay has seen this before. The day when Angie's apartment came under attack. This is exactly like what happened that day. They're making a move. They're there. Nilly, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. They suddenly dashes toward the head. Sorry. I get too into it and I forgot how to work my mouth. He suddenly dashes toward the entrance of the apartment block like a madman. Wait! Damn it! Go after him! Oh, 59. Let's go. Another map? Kappa. Can't believe we forgot about Nilly again, PCU. I say. Even though I also forgot. Okay, this looks easy. How will it fuck me over? As it tends to do. Eliminate all enemies. Okay. That easy? For real, for real? Oh, that's not what I need to do. Oh well. It works, it works. It works anyway.
This is much more easier. How is it in X? Save the waifu! I'll try! You can only fill 2 echelons and no supply on base. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's hard. Will more enemies show up though, I wonder?
今度はどんな化け物かな。ごめん、痛かった？まだ死んでないの。邪魔しないで。私の目を見て。
If I have time after like reading the entire event, I might try some X stages. So you guys can see me really suffer. That looks like the last one.
今度はどんな化け物かな。パワルね。
Was it really that simple? Like, I know it's normal, but...
邪魔しないで。うるさいよ。
It was that simple. Unbelievable. It was that easy. Okay, let's go. We can finish chapter 4 today. I can do it! Get repaired. Stop being angry, R15. Okay. Okay. Woo! Okay, back we go. BRB, okay. Tokens. I need them tokens. Boom! The window reflects a roaring blaze, replacing the blackness of night with the scorching red sky. Coughs heavily. Wait, get off me. Are you out of your mind? A human will die in this fire. R15 drags Jay out of the building by force. The commander rushes over to him. Jay! Let me go. Let me go! Please, I'm begging you. Millie is still in there. Come down. The signal interference has been neutralized, and I've informed the fire department and the police. They ought to be here soon. Having inhaled smoke, Yui shrugs off R15's hands and keeps muttering to himself in a daze as he looks up at the apartment, which is burning merrily. Why do they have to add merrily? It isn't just him. The fire is too much even for the dolls. Another piece of glass is shattered. A dark figure bursts out of the apartment window, landing firmly on the ground. Oh, hello. 16! M16 does off the small sparks on her and shrugs. Might as well give up. I'm pretty damn certain there are no survivors in there. Yo. God damn. This is a CG. Jay stares blankly at Neil's floor, where the fire started. It's all my fault. The commander does not console him. It is precisely because they feel the same way that they know that there is no consoling him. I'm going to take responsibility for this Elon thing. Why should she take responsibility? She's not an agent or a soldier. She wasn't even involved in this whole business. All of us are prepared to die, but she wasn't. She was just an ordinary person that I dragged into this mess. She was so young, and she wouldn't have done something this dangerous if not for me. I used her. I used her idealism. She was just a civilian. Jay. God, I've had it. What the hell am I even doing? In the furthest reaches of pain, Jay suddenly burst into creepy laughter. On either side of Jay, the much-delayed firefighters rushed to put out the blaze. Oh god, why did they focus on the fire? Oop, 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 oop. His surroundings grow noisier and noisier, but his mind drifts further and further away. First it was his subordinates, then Mona, and now Neely. He's always making someone else pay the price in his place. Making them pay the price for his recklessness and presumption. Jay. There is no hope in Jay's eyes. Jay puts a hand on a nearby lamppost as he feels a sudden, intense surge rising from his gut into his throat. Okay, goodbye, any lunch that you had. All the suppressed trauma he's accumulated up till now comes gushing out in this moment of mental breakdown. Hey, leave me alone. She's alive! She's alive! A hand rests on his shoulder. Someone is patting him. I said, leave me alone. Give me some peace and quiet. What do you mean? Why are you throwing up on my doorstep? Your building is burning. The wife who lives, she's alive! I told you to leave me alone. Unable to bear it anymore, they jerks his head back in anger, and just as he's about to launch into a tirade. She's alive! Praise the Lord! She lives! Jay's eyes go wide in utter disbelief. Really? Commander, I think I'm hallucinating. Are you stupid or something? I liked you better when you were a jerk. What the hell is going on? We go back to this good old CG. Didn't you want to know who I was? I think I have a rough idea. To think you will be sharper than everyone else here. I knew it. You're not Mrs. Gray after all. Nila smiles in relief and meets Gray's gaze fearlessly. In fact, she's almost emboldened by it. Thank goodness. All this time, I didn't know how to confront you about this, but now I'm relieved. That's the technical theory of biological human automation. The technical theory of biological human automation, isn't it? You really are a bright one. I'm proud of my eye for talent. I see. That field of research is practically forbidden. Your very existence is an ethical violation. Nila takes a step back and quickly unplugs the hard disk she connected to the PC. Database 100% complete. Do you think you can walk out of here with that? If you kill me now, what will Aker think? He's right outside. He saw me meet you here with his own eyes. That will be my problem.
Gray calmly sizes up the girl in front of her. If I'd known you care so much about this woman, I would have reunited the two of you long ago. Since you've earned my recognition, you have 3 sentences before you die. That's nowhere near enough. Hard disk in hand, Lily takes a few steps back until she nears the window, where she suddenly lets go of it. The hard disk slides down a pipe into a densely packed region of vegetation. Looks like the police will be coming by to issue us a ticket for high-rise littering. But don't worry, I will be very happy to retrieve that item. You have 2 sentences left. If I were you, I'd retrieve that hard disk now. There's no rush. In just a few minutes, the main entrance will be surrounded by reporters, here to interview Mrs. Gray, the chairwoman of Galatea Corporation, who's been incommunicado for a long time. Looks like I have your attention. May I? Interesting. I'm within the limit. Proceed. I know that amount of time is more than enough for you to silence me, but is it really enough for you to hide my body? And then there's that evidence which has fallen somewhere on the grounds. Well, I don't know why, you've been trying to stay off the news recently, am I right? You've got guts. I simply want to leave. I want to leave so that I can make sense of all this. Nili gulps. I was right about you, Nili. You aren't just intelligent, but talented too. Gray smiles at Nili, and an almost imperceptible sound comes from behind her. In Esta's interrogation room. What happened next? Well, a horde of reporters poured into the building. I met Mia when I was going downstairs and she kept me safe until we got outside. I wouldn't have made it otherwise. I knew that woman wouldn't let me go. I wasn't stupid enough to go home. Smart. Almost too smart. Kay puts away his notepad and gives Neil a thumbs up. I don't know why imagining that was so funny to me. Just like, I imagine him like all serious with his suit, like taking notes. Suddenly he just gives her a thumbs up. Like, hell yeah. You're certainly much smarter than someone I know. Who do you mean? Jay. Oh, it's nothing. We understand the situation now. Thank you for your contribution to the security of the state. The SSC will be taking charge of your personal safety from now on. We will not let your life come under any danger. I'll be counting on you then. Frankly speaking, my legs are still trembling even now. Still, it's not too bad. I'll have to find a new apartment, but I didn't lose too much. After he finishes taking her statement, Kay soothes Neely again and leaves the interrogation room with his notepad. Sheesh! I like her. Have I said that I like her? I like her a lot. Outside the interrogation room, Jay is pacing back and forth restlessly. The moment he sees Kay, he immediately rushes up to him. I truly did not expect to be called back because of something like this. Kay slaps the notepad into Jay's chest, his face filled with exasperation. I'm sorry, I screwed up really badly. In a rare turn of events, Jay makes no rebuke. Instead, he takes the document without a word. Kay takes in Jay's pensiveness and pats him on the shoulder. Don't take it too hard. At least the girl's still alive, isn't she? Yeah. Jay takes a deep breath. And thank God for that. Oh, damn! Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ayo? In the nation's seat of power, the lights are on day and night. Without even taking off her tactical gear, Romy rushes into an office. General. Oh! I see this dude. Schweinsteiger. Yes, of course. Inside the office, Schweinsteiger holds up a hand to silence Romy while still smiling into the camera of his communicator. Rest assured, we will take care of this business. That's right, I know very well who my real friends are. I look forward to a fruitful cooperation.
Earl. Call ended. Earl. General Schweinsteiger puts down his communicator with a sardonic chuckle. The ashtray in front of him is filled with countless cigarette butts, many of which are still partially lit. Please put those out. Good news, I hope. Don't leak the dialogue. Please tell me you have already buried the skeletons in your closet. Indeed, both production lines have been taken care of. Not a single piece of scrap will remain by daylight. Well done. Schweinsteiger clasps his hands together. He's still alive, yeah! Hey, Hakuya! If the Soviet and the agents actually died in there, I would have to take the blame and resign when they leaked the story to the press. His smile turns— wait, what? I kinda read that but didn't read that. Hey PCU, welcome back! If the Soviet and the aliens actually died in there, I would have to take the blame and resign when they leaked the story to the press. Okay, I get it. What did I miss? Waifu is alive! That's the only important thing you missed. His smile turns even more bitter at the only good piece of good news he's had so far. Alright, at least we managed to keep the roof from crashing down on us. Who cares about windows anyway? Romy says nothing and glances silently at the communicator that Schweinsteiger should switch off. The fact that he had to contact the Earl directly is proof enough that the situation is terrible. After all, to this superior of hers, having to do anything that reveals his standpoint comes at a heavy price. I heard your subordinate had been doing the Earl's trusted underling quite a favor. Apologies, I should have kept a better eye on him. Oh no, you must understand. No need to be so nervous, Romy. You know I trust you. Romy scrutinizes Schweinsteiger's face and takes a seat at the desk opposite him. She has a feeling this is going to be a long conversation. In fact, that young one has also done us a huge favor, isn't that right? If it hadn't been for these unexpected developments, we might have lost the cargo for good. Do you know what that means, Romy? We'll have to thank him. Exactly. Since we now owe the Earl, we must express our gratitude. But here comes the problem. What should I do about Minister Oberstein? Romy pauses for a moment. If I were you, I would be furious. Oh? Schweinsteiger narrows his eyes at Romy's reply. You are an old hand, and the Premier trusts you. You have no enemy within the party, and you're friends with almost everyone on the three frontmost benches in the Volkshammer. You're right. People like making friends with me. I've never been in the habit of making enemies. To put it bluntly, you are probably one of the most powerful men in Germany. But Minister Oberstein is completely oblivious to that, and he has not considered your standpoint at all. You're implying I should blow up at him. Romy lets out a shuddering breath, her heart lodged all the way up in her throat. Her following answer could make or break her future. Yes, if I were in your shoes, that's what I would do. Not just as a provocation, but also as an insult. However, yes. However, I'm no you. I'm sure you've taken more things into consideration than me. For instance, the people on the three foremost benches are also friends with Minister Oberstein. As someone who cares about the bigger picture, you will never force them to choose between two friends. Not to mention, Minister Oberstein's friendship is hard to come by. So you think I should swallow this? If you lose something, you'll have to win something back. But I believe the best choice is to not lose something that cannot be replaced. Schweinsteiger lets out a sigh and lights up yet another cigarette. The Ministry of Finance is reducing the budget every year, and the military keeps demanding an explanation from me. If we still can't deliver any result, they'll throw me to the wolves next year. My position has never been secure. Too many people are eyeing my seat. I'm starting to lose my cool, Romy. I can't afford to lose Minister Oberstein's support. Unless I have a better alternative.
If Minister Oberstein is genuine in his support for you, he is indeed your best option.
Go on.
Schweinsteiger peers at Romy's face with narrowed eyes. However, the way I see it, the one whom Minister Oberstein is actually supporting isn't you, but himself.
Are you certain?
I am. Romy returns Schweinsteiger's gaze evenly.
Schweinsteiger breathes out a puff of smoke. Perhaps it's time we have a new best friend, Romy. I like making friends, but I dislike making bad friends. Especially when I get burned by the fire you're playing with. I had nothing more than that.
So what do you intend to do?
Romy already knows the answer to that question, but she still voices it cautiously to get an explicit answer out of Schweinsteiger. Arrange a meeting with the heir.
Schweinsteiger puts out his cigarette and dusts off his hands.
Temporary command post, Berlin. This is where I leave you. Right, please relay my gratitude to Chief Riefenstahl. And say hello to Agent J and Agent K for me. Sure thing. After dropping off the commander and the dolls, the young ecstasy agent gives them a salute before getting back into the car.
Wow, we've been away for so long. It has been a long time, right? Right?
Sub 2 dashes through the door in excitement the moment she sees it. Sub 2, wait! Row 65 calls after Sub 2 and rushes in after her. It does feel like they've been away for quite a while, but it's truly only been several days. Staring at the temporary command post, the commander can't help but think of the dolls of Squad Griffin, who barred them from entering the first time they were here. I hope they'll still remember me when we meet again. You're always so hung up on trivial stuff that people don't care about, Commander. Everyone else has entered the command post, leaving only the commander, M16, and AR-15 outside. Do you count yourself among these people you mentioned? You know I never belong in the majority. M16A1 conjures a bottle of whiskey seeming out of thin air and starts taking massive gulps from it. What? Why? Share? Ah, that felt good. She wipes her mouth, puts the cap back on, then tosses the half-empty bottle over to IR-15. What are you doing? Not expecting this at all, IR-15 fumbles to catch the bottle. It tastes pretty good. You should have some. M16 shoots her irritated sister a cheerful grin and waves her hand. I need to have a chat with the commander. You go on in first. And thus begins IR-15's alcoholic arc. IR-15 is still fuming, but instead of protesting, she simply enters the command post with the half-empty bottle of whiskey wordlessly. The commander crosses their arms and looks at M16. You're taking off? I have my mission. Since the commander has correctly guessed what's on her mind, M16 drops all pretense and simply shrugs. That STC agent brought up something about my objective. I need to go. I suppose there's nothing I can do to make you stay? I wonder. You won't know for sure if you don't try, eh? M16 grins and snaps her fingers. Then she looks over to the other side of the street. Following her gaze, the commander spots an oddly shaped motorbike parked near the curb. We're still friends, aren't we? Of course. But some things don't stay the same, Commander. Well, no matter what Sub 2 wants to do to you the next time we cross paths, I won't intervene. I'll worry about that when the time comes. With a faint smile, M16 turns and silently crosses the road. Big? Could it be? Or it's just a bike? And off she goes again, I guess, without explaining anything. Inside the temporary command post.
Woohoo! My collection is still here! Sub 2 darts around the room in high spirits, while Ro trails behind her, a little exasperated. The commander closes the door behind themselves and looks around the room. It's not like we need answers or anything. Exactly! Like, who wants answers? Not me, right? Looking for AR-15? What collection? I don't know, I wonder about that, but we probably don't want to know. OMP-45 suddenly appears out of nowhere and speaks up right next to the commander, startling them. Yeah. Where is she? Hold up somewhere, probably. I saw her coming with a bottle of whiskey. I'm guessing that woman left without saying goodbye again. She said goodbye to me. The commander chuckles at OMP-45's annoyance and finds a chair to sit down. They stroke the surface of the tactical table with a sigh. A chessboard with chess pieces messily strewn about is still lying on the table, not far away. A reminder of Colibri and Perosa's final bout. No answers? Ooh. She's gone. Does that mean we're also done? Big capture when, MICA. Big capture when for like the 10 people that remember her. For 16 mad that she couldn't punch M16 before leaving? For real? I seriously doubt it, but I suppose you could say we're done with this phase of the operation. You found those weapons and even retrieved them. If I were your superior, I'd have to give you a raise much as it pained me. I must have done pretty well to deserve such a generous compliment from you. The commander gets up from the chair with a smile. Of course this isn't over yet. Anja's fate is still unknown, and her PK-16 betrayal has to be reported. M4 has once again become unconscious. A contingency has to be arranged before she wakes up. Most importantly, Mori though. They must figure out what to do with this hot potato. Why will you call her a hot potato? I mean, I know the meaning, but I'm just like... I don't know. The problem with the weapons has been resolved, but the fight is far from over. Beep, beep, beep! Huh? Just then, the sudden sound of an incoming transmission shatters the peace in the room. The commander walks over to the comms station to check it. Their brow furrows. Morido is potat. Yeah, apparently. Commander? Confused by the commander's expression, Row 65 joins them at the console. Unknown caller. Is that not the air? He hasn't scheduled a call. Besides, if it were the air, this system will display his caller ID. Moshi Mosh? Call connected. Not a sound comes through the communicator. This disconcerting silence lasts for several seconds. Is that panting they hear? The dolls look at each other tensely. What? Commander. And the commander jumps to their feet. Anje? Where are you now? They shout into the communicator anxiously, but a different voice answers back. Oh, fuck! Good afternoon, Commander. I hope you don't mind this abrupt call. Who are you? What have you done to Anje? The commander immediately gestures for Row 65 and OMP-45 to turn on the computer quickly. Sub 2 is crouched under the table, fixing the communicator with a murderous glare. Kaibar is also focused on the communicator. The caller's face isn't shown, but she swears she has heard his voice somewhere before. That isn't something you need to know. I doubt you care about that anyway. After all, you are much more concerned about something else. The commander takes a deep breath and forces themselves to keep calm. You have Anje. What do you want? Anje! Damn it, don't you dare, I'm warning you! What exactly do you want? Morido. The voice on the other end suddenly grows steely. An exchange of hostages. I hand Miss Angeli back to you. In return, I demand that you give us Morido. Kevar's eyes widen. She turns to look at the commander. The commander just stares at the communicator, their face completely blank and devoid of emotion. Location? Airport. The color's speech is curt, concise, and extremely matter-of-fact. I will inform you of the time momentarily. We'll both get what we want. Everybody's happy. Don't disappoint me, Commander. The airport is your territory. Why should I trust you? Enough! The commander slammed her fist on the table angrily. You touch her again and I'll send Morido off to the next world. This could be the very last chance you get to see Miss Angelia. You wouldn't do something so unwise. You wouldn't dare. If anything happens to Angie at all, I'll show you all the things I very much dare do. Let me see her. I want to make sure she's safe. Gripping at the communicator tightly, the commander speaks through clenched teeth. The other end of the call falls silent for a while. Then a familiar face finally appears on the previously blank screen. I wish that was me. Wait, what? Ange. Ange! The commander's voice almost breaks upon saying Ange. Through the screen, she looks deadly pale and rather battered, but she doesn't seem to be too badly injured, much to the commander's relief. Are you okay? Oh yeah, she's fine. Getting my tats hurt more than this. Ange's voice has lost its usual edge. She gazes at the commander silently for a moment. Don't do anything stupid, Commander. The screen flickers once before going black. Wait! She has tattoos? Apparently she has tattoos! Time's up, Commander. Don't lay a finger on her. I await good news from you. Transmission terminated. The line was too convoluted. I couldn't trace the call. Miss Ange. The commander clenches their fists and turns to one end of the room. Morido is sitting there, utterly silent and still. The last one! But yeah, like, they were like, okay, Angie has tattoos. Interesting. Holy fuck, how do I say it? Outside the Richtag. Google. Now I do Google Translate. Richtag. How do I say that?
Reichstag.
Reichstag? Okay. That. Outside of that. Reichstag. Outside the Reichstag, Berlin. During the annual Unity Day celebration, the Reichstag, being the symbol of the nation, finds its streets packed full of people. It's their parliament, essentially. Ah, okay. Thank you. Well-dressed VIPs come and go, pouring into the entrance and greeting each other warmly. Herr Frick! Please answer our questions. What is wrong with Galatea's drugs? Does the government really not care about our lives? Protesters sporting strange face paint are holding up placards. Held back by a security detail consisting of police and dolls that's significantly larger than before, they shout at all the people they recognize as they pass by on the red carpet. It's not... Okay, right... let me hear it again.
Reichstag.
Reichstag. It's like a weird sound. At times, these upper-class guests are subjected to their crude attacks.
There is no way they can avoid seeing the vulgar gestures made at them. Elsewhere, Herr Minister, we would like an interview. What do you have to say about the recent spate of terrorist attacks taking place in Berlin? Herr Minister, please answer us. I'm from Berlin TV. It's sometimes very hard to tell the difference between these journalists and those lowlifes. They push their way through crowds, clutching their worthless press cards, abusing the authority of their organization. These youngsters are insolent enough to set off blinding flashes in people's faces, yet too cowardly to actually get themselves into trouble. They are like greedy maggots, unwilling to let a single nugget of juicy news go, whether it's true or not. The protesters and the opportunistic reporters have blended together into a rowdy mob. The packed crowds push on each other, turning the near-winter streets into a sauna. There have been obstacle after obstacle during this year's celebration, but it has been successfully held nonetheless, becoming a symbol of the current peace and prosperity. No, I'm not sure about that. Inside the grand, gilded dining hall, the smells of champagne and freshly cut flowers blend together and fill every corner of the room. In a secluded corner of the room, a pair of powerful men stand together in front of a gigantic window. Schweinsteiger is holding a champagne bottle as he tops up the other man's glass. It's been several years since the last time we gathered here. I like this place, it's quiet, it has a good view, and you can see the clear night sky. Schweinsteiger laughs and puts down the bottle before picking up his own beverage. This going to be good? Oberstein watches him quietly. The bubbles fizzing in the champagne mirror his own bubbling unease. Oh, my apologies, Mr. Minister Oberstein. I've been abstaining from alcohol recently. It's good for your health, you know. He smiles apologetically and raises his drink to prove his point. Then he downs it in one gulp. I hear you have encountered some problems recently, General. I hope you have not allowed these things to affect your well-being. Surely you jest. Problems? I have never run into problems. I don't know what problems are. Schweinsteiger puts his glass down and pats his belly almost boorishly. I have many friends, Minister Oberstein, and I can take care of my own problems. Of course, and I am one of your friends. Of that I have no doubt. At least, right here and now, I might be the only friend within reach. Oberstein's eyes suddenly flash dangerously, but Schweinsteiger does not seem at all perturbed. It is inconvenient for the Earl to make an appearance at Venice like this, but that does not affect my friendship with him. Minister Oberstein, there is one thing he says which I find very true. Only a man who knows how to pick his friends can be considered an intelligent man. By that standard, it seems you are every bit the man you appear to be, General. Many people have said that. Just then, the lights go out in the great hall, and the spotlight suddenly shines on the two of them. What? Schweinsteiger takes a step back and politely yields his space, stepping out of the flare. Now, let us invite Minister Oberstein to deliver our celebration address. Romantic. What does that mean? Oh, you're welcome.
Bitte.
Bitte. Learning German with this Frontline. Schweinsteiger smiles and raises his glass to Oberstein in the darkness. Oberstein shoots him a glance, then walks towards the speaker's podium. Does this mean the countdown to the fireworks will be starting soon? Schweinsteiger pays no more attention to the man delivering his speech to an enraptured audience. Instead, he takes a step forward and gazes at the night sky outside the window. This OST makes this part suspenseful? Yeah, it does. For Germany, today is a great and important day. 10. Are they all in position? Wait a second. Those don't look like fireworks. 9. Target confirmed. Ammo loaded. We are gathered here to celebrate the rise and growth of Germany. Let us all bear witness to this glorious moment as people of the German Democratic Republic. 5. Oh, I love how they did the blend here. Holy shit, that's amazing. 4. Oh god, the tension. There is no doubt about it. This will surely be a grand celebration. The glory of Unity Day shall blaze again. Oh yeah, it will blaze. 2. 1. Ready. Yay! Fireworks! Woo! Shensewer takes a sip of champagne from his glass and smiles as he looks into the distance. So pretty! Woo! Fireworks! A grand fireworks display blossoms in the night sky without a care in the world. What a lovely sight. Look at the quantity. What a lovely sight indeed, yeah. Good to know they're still using 100-year-old unguided rockets, hell yeah. Welcome to the evening news. This just in. At 11 p.m. local time, a large-scale armed conflict has broken out within the Neo-Soviet Union. Within the Neo-Soviet Union? The countdown on the OST shook me. Same. That was so good. Hey, Lamp! Thank you! Thank you for the lurk. Hope you've been enjoying the story time. BM21 grads fire much faster, don't be fooled by the sound. Oh, shish. Civil War. Yeah, okay. Carter's man. I assumed it was Carter. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't connect that it will be, like, within. Many districts have been subjected to devastating artillery bombardments. We currently do not possess any concrete information on the attackers, and there has been no official clarification from the NSU authorities. Our station will continue to follow the issue. Thank you for your watching. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I am Shadowless, and we'll meet again soon. Oh god. I love that. Okay, we're only missing 2 chapters. Oh damn, that was... Okay, that ending was amazing. Like the music and the countdown and the art and everything. Wait, I can put that as my in my friend ID now? Newest. Hell yeah, beautiful. Look at that, how pretty. Do I have any new icon? No, okay. Raiders would rather start a civil war than give Kuruku any answers? Yeah, for real, for real. Sorry, the stretch. Oh, that was a strong stretch. But yeah, I need to eat food, so I'm gonna go back to just chatting. that was a thing that happened. The clock is based on the doomsday clock from the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists. The clock is supposed to represent how close the war is to nuclear war. Oh, okay, that I didn't know. Or I might have forgotten. I'm pretty sure I've heard about it before. But yeah, I just completely slipped my mind. Gotta get right to it. It's been a lot of text. Yeah, I gotta get some more drink. I've been out of drink for like an hour. So I need to go hydrate my throat before I die. But yeah, holy damn. I'm thinking I only have 2 chapters left. One of them is only 10 thingies. Oh, I forgot, I didn't open my boxes. Oh well, I'll do it later. One of them is only 10 like thingies. So I might leave it for next weekend as well, you know, just as this week. Saturday and Sunday. So like I start early on Saturday and then I finish on Sunday. I should be able to finish. And then on Monday Narrow Cloud comes out, so it's like perfect timing. When it reaches midnight in the Doomsday Clock, is the closest humanity reaches to destroying themselves. Oh. I see. That's crazy. That's interesting though. I already have 100 seconds to midnight. Wait, really? That is good to know, I guess. That's scary. That's a scary thought. That's a very scary thought. But yeah, yeah. Sheesh. No answers. But that was good. Also, I love that we managed to read chapter 4 in one go, exactly in on the 4th stream. That's some beautiful timing right there. I have brought real anxiety. Sorry, it's fine. We shall learn to live with it. But yeah, still no answers. And at this point, I don't know if there'll be answers in Fixed Point, but we shall see. Whenever we get there. I mean, there's still 2 chapters to go, but I honestly doubt that, considering I'm 16 left, I doubt we will get an answer on that end. Maybe about M4 not being M4. We shall see. If she wakes up, although she spends the rest of the event sleeping again. The wife has survived. True. That is very important. It is very close to midnight often. Ah. No answers, only more questions in Fixed Point. Let's go! Everyone start like writing down the questions. One day we'll start ticking them off, one by one. Someday, maybe. I have hopes. I believe in the plan. I don't know what the plan is, but believe in the plan. Just meaningless gesture now from the World War II age. Huh. What does that mean? 1. What does that mean? 2. What does that mean? I can't believe the commander said that 2 times today. He's just like me, for real. I mean, they're just like me, for real. It's almost if I'm supposed to be the commander. Oh, whoa. I really like how the commander started becoming like their own character. But still they keep them like gender neutral enough so people can sort of like imagine themselves in their place, or like create any image of the commander that they have in mind, like physically at least. That's fun. But damn. But yeah, for a moment I don't know why I thought that like the missiles will be shot into Germany, and I was like, oh no, everything's gonna burn, let's fucking go. But yeah, so Germany seems okay now. Honestly, I don't know. That felt a lot like
In my opinion, it felt a lot like an event, but it's just chapter 4. We still have chapter 5 and 6 to go. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, stay tuned for the schedule, either later today or tomorrow. As I said, I'll think about it, but most likely it will also be Saturday and Sunday. I'll tell Coco that we'll keep Tales on pause for now. I still need to grind on that anyway, to get like all the strong weapons. And I don't know, maybe I pick up Sonic during the week. I got Sonic Frontiers, so like I want Sonic Frontiers, but I also have Digimon Survive. Digimon Survive is a lot of reading though, so I might pick up Sonic to like shake things up a little bit. Also, Fire Frame with Maple is happening, unless unless something came up on her end. But at least when she asked her on Friday, she was like, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, more screaming moose. Well, Danganronpa will happen as usual, of course. But yeah, now I shall go eat and drown into all these questions unanswered, staring at the ceiling while I ponder why I've subjected myself to this. Fire Frame is cool. Yeah. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Remember, if you want to like check me out in other places, I have a Twitter, I have Twitch, I have a Discord, Twitter. I need to check YouTube. I think YouTube activated the community tabs for everyone. I need to check that out, so maybe I can start putting up the schedule on YouTube as well. But I don't know how to activate it. I need to look into it. But yeah, thank you for coming, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time for more fun games and or pain, depending on which stream you show up for. But yeah, thank you, and bye bye.